What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Got an NFL fact here for you that I think you're all going to enjoy. Monday Night Football, the grandest regular season stage of them all. Witnessed some history this past week, so let us see how tight ends triumphed as Pittsburgh streaked to victory in this one. The Steelers, who on a crisp Monday night in Acrisure Stadium kept the ball rolling on their already record amount of consecutive home wins on Monday night that we actually discussed last season in one of these videos, them now upgrading their total to 23, having not lost on Monday night on their home turf since Chuck Noll was leading them out of the tunnel in his final season with the team in 1991. This victory, in part, coming by way of their latest quarterback. You may have heard of him, Rodgers, who in this one became the oldest starting quarterback in league history to achieve a completion percentage of over 85. And with the help of his new friend DK Metcalf, who fought for his right to partake in a touchdown score, and his old buddy Marquez Valdez-Scantling, who also caught a score in this one with his first reception as a Steeler. And with that, Rodgers passed Peyton Manning for the third most games with multiple passing touchdowns all time, with 166 such games, now only behind Drew Brees' 173 and Tom Brady's 204. So that's history, but not why I've gathered you all here today, as there's a fact tighter than this one. Does that still mean cool? Who knows? Culture has passed me by, and that's okay. The point is that the end to a different streak has occurred, that being the streak of 18,173 games of never having two tight ends score a rushing touchdown in the same game. And yes, that is a roundabout way of saying this game featured the first ever time in NFL history that two different tight ends scored a touchdown on the ground. Those two being Jonnu Smith on a 14-yard scoring scamper against his former squad, and arguably their fullback, but listed on the depth chart as a tight end, so I, in the NFL, will count him as such, little bro Connor Heyward, with his own version of the tush push, getting the 1 yard needed for the touchdown. Neither of those, nor any score, came in the first quarter though, which means the Pittsburgh Steelers notched their 64th consecutive game of not scoring more than 7 points in the first quarter, which also means that they have the longest active streak in the NFL after the Giants successfully ended their infamous run against the Eagles in Week 6. The Steelers not getting more than 7 points since Week 1 of 2022, when they scored 10 points off of a Minkah Fitzpatrick pick 6 and a Chris Boswell successful field goal attempt. Those 64 games being the second most in the modern era and the fourth most all time. Them this week actually surpassing themselves from 1940 to 47, now at 5th. The Steelers now sitting behind the 1930 to 37 Brooklyn Dodgers with 86, which no wonder they didn't score much. They play baseball, not football. They're used to low scores. The aforementioned New York Football Giants from 2020 to Week 6 of this season at number 2 with 80 games, and the 1938 to 1944 Detroit Lions with 66. Well within Pittsburgh's reach if they can keep it up. Not that they want to. Though in that span of time they still have a winning record, so that says a lot about how they finish. And you know what they say, if you can't finish with a tight end, what can you finish with? Wait, that came out wrong. Anyway, the fact is Pittsburgh, with the division at at stake, along with those record streaks, prevailed, keeping both streaks alive, and in doing so, came out with the first instance in NFL history that 2 tight ends rushed in a touchdown, which is awesome, finishing the game for the Steelers and keeping them at the top of their division. And that's pretty cool. But hey, if your event viewing pleasure is at stake, then look no further than SeatGeek, a proud sponsor of SVTV and the world's best ticketing app and website. With their state-of-the-art seating chart, you too can prevail and keep your joy intact as you rush on over to nearly any event you want to sit your tight end at. And to help you finish the checkout process, that is, just use code SVTV for $20 off your first ticket purchase. And don't you miss out on watching something worth seeing anymore. Alright, I love you guys, I appreciate you guys, I'll see you in the next one, and peace out.
Man, we love Monday Night Football. Yeah, it took us a while there to get going, but you got to give a lot of credit to the Dolphins. Certainly we wanted to engineer victory, but we wanted to do it in a certain way. Mission accomplished. Stay tuned, keep watching. Thanks, guys.